welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Priya and I'm an ex-Qatar Airways Cabin Crew. Through this platform on YouTube, I share my experience of being a cabin crew with an international airline over the years. And I also share my experience of cracking the different interviews of different airlines or any customer service facing roles. So yes, in today's video, we're going to be discussing about further process of interview with Qatar Airways or any other aviation airline. First of all, to start with, I would like to apologize for my absence for past few months as I have been facing some difficulties in my personal life. But here I am back again to help you all with all the interview processes that you will be going on in your future. So yes, today's video is all going to be about the SCAR test, the SCARs that are accepted by the aviation industry and the SCARs that are big no-no for the aviation industry. By the end of this video, I will also be sharing the tips and tricks if you have any SCAR in any case, and how can you get passed through it, how can they accept you even with the scars on your body, and what kind of scars will be okay to go ahead with in these kind of interviews. So keep watching until the end. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, subscribe it now. I will be sharing much more content about these things. I will be answering all your questions in the comment sections below. So comment your questions, any possible queries do you have about these interviews, or if you have any questions about the life of a cabin crew or about Qatar Airways or any other airline that might have come across during my experience flying with Qatar Airways. So yes, I will be glad to answer all your questions, and let's get talking, let's get started. Let's get started by discussing the process of this interview. If you go to my channel, if you haven't watched any of my videos yet, please go ahead and check out those videos first to get more relevant information about this video. But basically, even if you haven't watched these videos, you can clearly connect the dots, because SCAR test is a very common thing in all kind of aviation interviews. So yeah, and about this interview, this is the third, mostly the fourth round of interview in all kind of aviation or cabin crew interviews, and this test, especially with Qatar Airways index, will go like something like this. Like, once you finish the last round of test, they will give you a break for 30 minutes, but before that they will tell you that they will check your height, that is 212 centimeter first. Even though they have done this before, they will do this one more time just to check how focused you are. So they practically, in my time, my experience, I'm talking about what tips I got before giving the interview, that is what I'm passing on to you. So they told me that they check on how focused you are, how attentive you are. So they will ask you to go and do this 212 centimeter, and they will be sitting like right in the middle of the hall. So without even looking at them, you have to pass through them and do the 212 centimeter reach test first, and then go to them for the SCAR test. That's what they believe. And they will also ask you not to wear any sort of tights. Do not wear much of the makeup on your face. You can wear makeup, you can hide your scars on your face, but they might ask you to remove the makeup. They have the wipes with them. They will ask you to remove your makeup from your face to see if the scar is prominent or if you have any discoloration on your face and all these things. So yeah, that point of time, you go, you touch 212 centimeter, you come back to them, you smile at them, you greet them, and then you begin your SCAR test. Now the question is what to expect on your SCAR test. What kind of scars are okay to go with, what kind of scars are not allowed, are a big no-no for this aviation industry or Qatar Airways. So getting started with the scars that are not allowed at all are any kind of scars that are prominently visible on your body. They do not care about the scars that is inside the uniform. They really don't play much emphasis to that, but the scars that are visible in the uniform, for example, the arms, forearms from here, and your legs for ladies. For the gents, it's okay for the arms until your hand should be clear of any kind of scars, and your face should not have any visible acne scars or any kind of cuts on your face. Cuts that are highly visible or discolored, or any kind of, your neck should be clean. And the rashes for the male candidates, when they shave their beard, they get severe rashes sometimes. That is also a problem for them. So all these things, also your hair and all these things, they will check if there is any spot on your hair or something. So yes, for the ladies, even on your legs, if you have minimum scars, like small range of scars, it's fine for them, because you also have trousers as a lady's uniform and skirts, so they do let it go a little bit, and you also wear like stockings or tights on your legs, so that is also still fine. But yes, any kind of scars that are prominent in color, darks not matching your skin tone, or they are very deep scars that are highly visible, any kind of acne scar that doesn't fade away, any kind of cuts on your face that does not match to your skin color or is very prominently visible, any kind of scars on your neck, that is the main emphasis. In your hands, definitely make sure you do a manicure and you have nicely done clean hands. If you have any kind of unhygienic appearance on that part, that might influence your interview. Now, talking about the scars that are okay to be a cabin crew even though you have some sort of scars, because all of us are we're kids sometimes, so we all have a little bit of scars here and there. So the scars that are acceptable ones, I already mentioned. Any kind of scars inside your uniform, it's fine. For the guys, it's uniform is until the wrist, and the girls, the uniform is until the elbow. So they will allow any kind of scars under there because they do not really care about what kind of scars you have that are not visible. Coming to that, any kind of acne spots that can be covered with the makeup, are not prominently visible with the makeup, are not bumpy acne, it's fine to go. Other than that, any kind of scars that are, similar to your skin tone but are a bit textural are fine as well, until unless that can be covered. Any kind of scars on your legs that are not highly visible or that are minor scars from your childhood are fine as well, because as I mentioned, you will wear tights, you will wear stockings, you will wear trousers, so it's fine. For guys, it's not a problem because they're always gonna wear the trousers, so for them it's not a problem. For guys, it's much more easier, except their face, the rashes from the shaving and stuff. Rest everything else is fine for the guys, no big issues on there. Then any kind of cuts on your face, any kind of stitches on your face, any kind of stitches on your forearm or your hand, and any kind of those kind of marks are a no-no. So any kind of scars that are light in skin tone and are matching to your skin. A great experience I will share to you about my own interview where it happened, because I had a tiny burn mark on my forearm, very small. They noticed that and they did not give me the clearance. Even after selecting me from the final interview, they did not give me the clearance to come on board with them. So until they saw the picture of my scar completely fading away. So they repeatedly asked me for the pictures of my scar, even on my leg and my arm. But my profile was so attractive that they could not refuse me for that kind of small scar. So they kept on asking me, like, where is it? How is it now? Did it fade away? Did you manage to conceal it? Did you manage? So yeah, it was a tiny burn scar that they managed to ignore. So yeah, now I will be sharing you the tips. If you have any sort of scars that you are scared about and you want them to ignore it, or you want them to pass through it, so I will be giving you my tips now about this. As we are towards the end of the video, I would like to remind you once again, please subscribe my YouTube channel so I can be motivated to produce more such videos and help you guys. And also don't forget to mention in the comments whatever your queries are. Starting with the tip number one. The tip number one goes that make an excellent profile. Go through all my videos that I have uploaded till now. If you would have made your image very clear until now, if you would have exceeded in all the parts of your interviews, if you would have performed really well in the previous section, they will definitely try to make exceptions for you. Second, number two tip. That number two tip is also very important, that you have to be very hygienic when you go to this kind of video. This kind of interviews, you always have to be very hygienic, neat and clean, presented, very simple personality, because they like those kind of people. You are representing their image. They want you to look very professional. So make sure your hair is neatly done, your makeup is neatly done. Point number three is like, be very friendly, be very open, be very polite, be very patient, and maintain your attitude positively. So they would automatically try to give it a push. Even though if you have any scar, declare it to them, because if you don't declare, they will eventually find out something on your body, don't try to cover unnecessarily. Declare it to them. I swear they do make exceptions, they do accept you, they do proceed you if it is acceptable to them. But in later form, like in later time of your life, as you go as a cabin crew, before every flight, before every training, before every step, they will do your grooming check. And if they find out that scar later, it's going to be a big issue for you, because they will ground you, and if you're grounded for more than 6 months, then you won't be able to fly with them again. So better declare things, better save yourself from all that trouble, and better, go through it clean slate. So yeah, I would recommend you to first declare everything, and then proceed. I hope my video helped you a lot today. I hope you will be able to clear your interviews in your future very soon. I hope you will be able to live your dream like I did, and I hope you get through it. So if you have any other questions, comments, and any other suggestions for this video or related to this topic, please comment down below. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos, and thank you so much for patiently waiting for during this time when I had difficulties in my life. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you all again in my next video, and I will be keep sharing all these tips and tricks, and also I will be sharing much more interesting content on this channel. So don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Bye.